G'day runners, welcome to Running Alive. In this video I'll give you a blueprint to get you strength training for your running. So many opinions, so much information. It just makes including strength training in your running seem too hard. Well, I'm here to keep it simple, to keep it easy, to get you strength training to improve your running. And here's a template you can apply regardless of your ability. Before we get into the how often and how to fit it in, let's get into the details of an individual strength session. The blueprint is pretty simple. Let's break it down into its categories. Warm-up, a prehab or rehab exercise, calf exercise, leg exercise, pull exercise, push exercise, and core training. That's it. Let's not overthink this. The warm-up is simply a bit of activity to get you feeling ready to do the rest of the strength training. So it can be a run, it can be some light strength or body movement exercises, it can be the strength training exercises you're about to do, but at a much lighter load. Anything that gets you feeling ready to go. For the rehab and prehab, this is the time, if you have an injury concern, to do the exercise that is a rehab when recovering from injury, or the prehab to prevent any further. Calves. Well, for running, you definitely need to work on your calves and in particular your Achilles. This is the time you do those heel raises, those jumps, those hops, whatever, anything that strengthens your calves and your ankles. The legs. This is the time for the big compound exercises. So your squats, deadlifts, lunges, step ups. Your pulling exercise, so working on your back. So these can be your pull-ups, your pull-downs, your rows, your lawnmowers, anything that works the upper back and brings your arms from in front to back behind you. Push-ups, bench press, shoulder press, overhead press, anything that works your chest, your shoulders, anything that moves from your arms to pushing out or up. Include one exercise for the push movement. Then last but not the least, working on the core. For your core exercises, they can be your sit-ups, your Swiss ball exercises, planks, clamshells. If you focus in on working the core and you do it well, you do it with concentration, you keep form, you focus, you will be able to generate so much more power through each running stride. How heavy? How many? Enough to make you feel like you've done some work. That's the simple answer. If we want to get more specific, the connective tissue likes heavy loads, especially your tendons. So for your calves, your Achilles tendon, and for your legs, we want to aim for some heavy loads that allow you to do maybe 4 to 6 reps, but don't stress about it too much, especially for those who haven't done much strength training. Anything is better than nothing. If you're going to be using a weight or a resistance that lets you do more reps than the 4 or 6, whether it's going out to 10 or even 20, just do it so that the muscle feels tired and used. Feel like you could maybe get another 1 or 2 repetitions out of a set, and that should hit a nice sweet spot. You're working hard, but you're not annihilating yourself. For the rest of your exercises, so your pulling and pushing movements, it doesn't matter too much, just as long as you get in some workload. Then let's get down into the core. Aim for 5 up to 10 minutes of work where you concentrate on form. Mix it up, challenge the body, you'll be surprised. So how often? Well, twice a week is what's really required to make some good gains. You're not in a strength sport, so it's not your primary goal. It is to get you strong enough to handle the running that you do and hopefully improve your performance. So twice a week is the way to go. Sometimes you might want to increase it to 3 times a week, and that might be good in the off-season or when coming back after a layoff after a big race. If you're backing it down to once a week, really that is just maintenance. So that will maintain what you've already built up, and it's hard to make any further gains on only once a week. So twice a week, or if we're looking about doing a session every 3 or 4 days. Don't get too caught up on exactly which exercise you're going to do. So warm up, do your rehab or prehab, focus on the calves, the legs, a pull exercise, a push, and finish off with the core. Get 2 good sets in each exercise and you'll be right. Let me know if this helps. Any work is better than none. Don't get caught up in the complications. They don't matter that much. And keep on running.